Okay. Hello to anyone watching and good day. Good day also to Ma'am Evelyn. My name is Hans Tristan Asumagi from the BS Electronics Engineering Department. Here I am today to discuss to you my on-the-job training at Sharp Philippines Corporation, my experiences with the training process. So first, let's have the overview. So first things first, we have the company profile, and then we have the training or the overall training that we had, the engineering problems that I myself have encountered during the training process, and lastly, we have the conclusion. So first, let's start with the company profile. So Sharp Philippines Corporation was established on January 1, 1982, and is the Philippine subsidiary of Japan Sharp Corporation. Meaning Japan Sharp Corporation is the main company and Sharp Philippines is the subsidiary company of it because Sharp Corporation is originally from Japan. With over 4 decades of presence in the country, Sharp Philippines Corporation has been a trusted provider of innovative and reliable electronics and home appliances tailored to Filipino needs. So the products that Sharp Philippines corporations offer are a diverse from that includes here we have the list televisions, refrigerators and freezers, washing machines and electric fans, air conditioners with plasma cluster ion technology, audio systems and karaoke machines, and lastly we have the kitchen appliances and air purifiers. So in Sharp Philippines Corporation, the main products that they develop there are the televisions, um, the audio systems and karaoke machines, and the washing machines, and also the electric fans. And the rest, like refrigerators and freezers, air conditioners with plasma clutter, and the kitchen appliances are all imported from Japan. So the things that we develop or that we used to train are the televisions, the refrigerators, no, not the refrigerator, sorry, the washing machines, and the audio systems and karaoke machines. So let's further discuss. But first, let's have our problem. So throughout the whole training process, the training, which is me and my colleagues, learned many useful skills and even enhanced what they were already capable of. But adversity rises, and engineers are molded to solve any problems that may encounter along the way. So the first problem that me I have encountered is that the incorrect packaging received of newly arrived parts. So to develop the products that I have mentioned earlier, like um, the karaoke machines, Sharp Philippines Corporation's imports different components to build the circuitry that it requires. And one problem that arises with that is that incorrect packaging when receiving those parts. So that causes a major problem because it can factor into when when it is being built and when it is being put into the factory and when it is developed because slight mischanges from the components can cause a whole wide of problems that we do not want to encounter as engineers. So we solve that by informing the the companies that we get the components from and ask them to correct their mistake. And also sometimes we ourselves or as the trainees, I have experienced um, correcting those mistakes myself. So for the second problem is that unorganized assortment of components to be used in the testing process. So there in Sharp Philippines Corporation, they have a testing room that we had, and that of course as engineers um, um, we can't hide the fact that we can be messy at times, uh, especially during the testing process. So what happens is that the components can be messy and can be left unorganized, and that just causes a wide um, array of problems that can cause many that can lead to many different problems. So one solution to that is um, cleaning up after doing the whole testing process, or being tidy during the testing process. And um, one requirement of being an engineer is that maintaining your area clean is a huge advantage, especially when all you're trying to find specific components or materials or tools that you are trying to use. You don't want to leave your area messy. So that's one solution to the second problem that we have. So here we have the training process. As you can see, different pictures. For the first picture in the top left, that is me and my um, uh, fellow OJT Marcelo Emata, working on different circuits, specifically the circuit for the karaoke machines, and we are trying to test and develop different components within that circuit. And for the second picture on the top right, it is me and my other fellow OJT trainee, Mr. Ross Valens Ferrer. We are trying to test two karaoke machines with television, if it is functioning properly, like if the remote is functioning properly, or the speakers are functioning properly and as intended. So for the third picture in the bottom left, again, we are trying to work on the circuits, or the other components that we are testing. And we also had a project that was given to us by our supervisor, Mr. Jefferson Remodaro, to work on an electric fan that we as trainees designed on how it functions. So not only does it oscillate from left to right, but it also oscillates up and down. So that's one of the main things that we did at Sharp Philippines Corporation, and one of the main things that they let us do there is work on different circuitries and the design process itself. So in the bottom right picture, in the last picture on the bottom right, we got to go to the main factory where um, the the speakers are built. And as you can see there, the red the people in red are the main they are the main workers there in the manufacturing process. So we got to tour the whole manufacturing process, and how different products are made, like for example how the speakers are made, how the televisions are made. So we got to tour the whole facility. So here we have also our part of our training process, which was the 3-day seminar that was held within Sharp Philippines Corporation, and specifically led by also our supervisor, Mr. Remodaro, our engineer Remodaro, to the whole department. So as you can see in the first and second picture, it is me and my other fellow trainees, along with our fellow engineers that are part of the department. So we got to work on developing and designing a circuitry, and Engineer Remodaro taught us how to design functionally and efficiently, and how the standards are set as engineers. So let's move on. So in this, we have also our enjoyment and the different events um, that we had there in Sharp Philippines Corporation. So as you can see in the first picture, it is me and my other trainees eating, and we are sharing our food. And the second picture, it is actually um, a celebration of the people that had birthdays on June. Sorry, on June. It is the whole department. It was the whole department, and we are celebrating for the people that had birthdays on the month of June. And the last picture is us eating. That's me and my other fellow trainees, and also our engineer supervisor. So this is the one of the departments within is the R&D department, or specifically the research and development department. So here we have the picture of me and my trainees, and also our engineers and supervisors that um, guided us along the way. So yeah. So for in conclusion, the OGT experience was very resourceful and a fruitful one. Um, the trainees enhanced the skills that they already knew and even learned new things from different people, specifically the engineers that was assigned to us. Not only that, but the trainees also gained friends as they connected with the people from their workplace. So I would like to thank so much to Sharp Philippines Corporation for letting me, one of the trainees, and also my fellow trainees to have the opportunity to learn and connect with veteran engineers in the industry. And as we aspire to be an engineers ourselves. And um, I would like to further thank the people that have guided us and the people behind our success in this fruitful venture. And that is all. And I would just like to again thank you to anyone watching. I have been Hans Tristan Isumagi from BSEC. Thank you.